Hey guys, Happy New Year. I am filming this video on New Year's Day. I am having myself a little reset day today. I'm just gonna be decluttering and tidying up my space for the new year, and I thought I would take you guys along. I did one of these videos last year as well, and it was a ton of fun. So let's do it again. We might see some cats in this video as well. I'm actually dealing with the aftermath of my collection declutter that I just filmed. I have makeup piled up here on my chair, on my desk. There's Tala. They love to get involved when I'm doing literally anything. So yeah, I have makeup to put away. I also want to just clean out and like wipe out the drawers. Also need to put away my few little holiday decorations back here on these shelves. And also just want to like rearrange and spruce up my background a little bit because I feel like it's, I don't know, I'm not loving it right now. But let's see where to begin, where to begin. Okay, so everything is back in its home. Looks really nice. So I have cream blushes, powder, highlighter, and blush, and bronzer. I switched up my lip drawer organization for like the 1000th time, but I'm always trying to figure out the best way to divide everything up in here. So in this container, I have all my lip liners. I ended up putting all of my tinted balms actually just in one of these smaller containers, and I'm actually able to store them vertically, and the drawer will still close. So that I like because I can see them all easily. I just didn't really have a good place to put tinted balms before. I just had them mixed in with my glosses, but I don't know, I don't like that. So here in this bigger container, I have glosses, lip oils, and then 2 glossy lip stains. And then in this container back here, I have just regular bullet lipsticks. And then down here in this deep drawer, I have palettes and then some other eye stuff. And I had an extra one of these long containers, so I ended up using that for my potted single shadows. Okay, so on to some makeup chores. These are all makeup products that need some help. Some of them need to be fixed, some of them need to be decanted, so we're just gonna tackle all of this in one go. These right here are all stick products that are broken, so I'm gonna try to fix those because that drives me crazy. Then the Sigma color correcting duo, it's almost done. I just need to scrape out and decant what's left of this into a different container so I can use up the last little bits. And then I also want to decant this setting spray into this bottle because I like the sprayer on this bottle much better. So let's start with these. I do need to go ahead and clean out this bottle though. So I'm gonna go do that. All right, we're back. I just rinsed it with some water and then sprayed some plain water through the sprayer a bunch of times just to clear that out. And I think we're good. Actually, I want to take off the label. Okay. So now I can use the setting spray and actually enjoy it because I have it with a sprayer that I like. And I actually just decided I'm going to reuse this bottle for just some plain rubbing alcohol because I've been needing just a basic spray bottle for that, for sanitizing makeup, repressing. It's just good to have alcohol in a spray bottle sometimes. All right, next in line is the Sigma color corrector. I just need to depot everything from here, and I think I'm actually going to reuse this container for that. So this I ended up decluttering in my collection declutter that just went up, but I think the container will be perfect for decanting product into. So I'm just gonna scoop everything out of here. All right, also just wiping this out with some isopropyl alcohol because I don't want any residue left over. The lid as well. Okay, so really tiny little dollop left. Excited to be able to use up every last drop. I really didn't want to waste any of this because it is such a good color corrector. And I need to buy another one, but I'm going to be savoring this until then. All right, now it's time to try and fix all of these loose sticks. So let's start with this one. All right, so I'm gonna try the old lighter trick and basically just gonna warm up the bottom until it starts melting and then try and just stick it back down. Okay, we'll see if that lasts. I might put these in the fridge after this just to help them re-solidify. Let's do the other cheek one next. This one's annoying. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the LYS Cream Bronzer. This one completely broke. Alright, I don't know about that one. That one got pretty messy, but seems to be staying together now. Like, I'm actually able to twist it down. Next, this is the e.l.f. Faux Face lipstick. Then this is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Skinny Dipping. This one's completely fallen out. This one just does not want to stick. It really does not want to stick together. Alright, finally, this is the base blue lipstick in Dress Code. Just a little mini. Uh-oh. Alright, well, forgot to say, try this at your own risk, because I'm not sure if this is technically like the safe thing to do, but this caught on fire and it's now kind of charred around the sides, so I'm just gonna give up on this one. Alright, well, these four, I think I successfully glued them back down. We'll see if it lasts, but I'm gonna put these in the fridge for a little bit. Alright, time to say goodbye to the Christmas decor. I didn't really go all out with the Christmas decorating this year. I just put out a few little trees. Now I'm just going to take everything off of these shelves because they need a good dusting. But also, I think I'm going to rearrange things just a little bit. Alright, so I've got everything reset back to my default decor for the year. I ended up actually just looking back at one of my old videos from about a year ago because I liked the way I had everything set up then, and so I just went off of that pretty much. I think a few things are a little bit different. I want to go ahead and put together my everyday makeup drawer. Obviously don't have much in here right now, and I want to kind of rethink how I organize my everyday makeup drawer and actually have it be 2 drawers now. So the way I used to do it was I would have my Shop My Stash stuff in this drawer and then new arrivals in this drawer. But the Shop My Stash drawer was always just overflowing and way too packed. And the new arrivals drawer, I would honestly just like forget to open it and use any of the products. So I'm just gonna mix them all together now and have this drawer be face and this drawer be eye and lip. When I did my declutter, I took everything out of here and then we were traveling, so I never really like recapped my December everyday makeup drawer, but that's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and put a new fresh set of products in here for the next few weeks. These, let's see, I have my sunscreen that I always like to keep in here, the Skin 1004. Love that. I think instead of having all 3 of these powders in here, I'm just gonna have one pressed and one loose powder at a time because these 2 powders are honestly interchangeable to me. So let's keep the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this away for now just to free up some space in this drawer. Then here, as you saw earlier in this video, this is the last little bit of my Sigma color corrector. And I also still have the packaging here because there's like a tiny bit left that I'm gonna try to use. This is a new product that I'm playing with, the Rare Beauty Mini Liquid Blush in the shade Hope. And then over here, these used to be in this drawer, but I'm spreading things out. So here we have just my brow stuff, eyeshadow primer, mascaras in this compartment, and then here we have eyeliners and then my little pencil sharpener. A few little new lippies here. Lawless sent over their Cherry Vanilla collection. I decided to keep just these two things. So we have the Cherry Vanilla Tinted Lip Balm and the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss. I love this gloss formula, so I'm so excited to have another shade. And then this actually came in the Yes Style Advent Calendar, which they sent me earlier this year. I ended up just keeping a handful of things from it, this being one of them because I have another shade of this that I love. This is the Amuse Dew Tint. So this is basically like a lip stain, and you can also use it on the cheeks. And this is in the shade Soul Soul. Soul like the city, and then Soul, S-O-U-L. And it's like a peachy shade. So I'm excited to have another shade of that to play with. And then my memory card. I just put that in there so it doesn't get lost. And then here we have, these are some things from my seasonal palette basket. I just put my mini palettes in here so I can more easily reach them. But we have the Kaja Beauty Bento in Chocolate Dahlia, the Quo Stacked Eyeshadow in Snowcone, and the Hard Candy Quad in Purr. That's it back there. Then I've got, this was another thing I kept from the Advent Calendar, another one of these Unleasha Glitterpedia palettes. This is the Glitterpedia palette number 1, all of glitter. I have a more colorful version of this. It's basically like all these really pretty shimmery toppers. I haven't even used this yet, so we'll use that soon. And I've also been trying out these Ardell Seamless Under Lash extensions. So these are like those false lashes that you put underneath your natural lashes. I've only used them once so far, and I found it so much easier to apply than traditional like strip lashes. So I think from now on, if I'm wearing any sort of false lashes, it's going to be these, because I could not believe how easy it was to put them on. Like they just immediately stuck down where they needed to go and didn't move. So very impressed. So that's all that's in here right now, but let's go shop my stash and pick out some more products to put in here. First things first, one thing I've been really wanting to use this lately, this is the Marcelle BB Natural Cream. It's kind of a funny order of words there. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a nice, very natural looking, light coverage base product. And every time I use this, I really love the way my skin looks. So I'm gonna pull this in. It's just a very like easy product to throw on. You can apply it with your fingers. Oh yeah, and then I wanna go ahead and put this back in there. This is supposed to just permanently stay in my everyday makeup drawer. It ended up back in here, but I'm gonna put this back in my everyday makeup drawer as well, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Love this for mixing with foundations or just as a really natural liquid highlighter. Okay, something that I wanna play with is this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, because I finally finished my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, and now I want to move on to this. As you can see, I've really hardly used it, but I want to try it out, form an opinion on it, see how I feel about it compared to the e.l.f. Jelly Pop, because, I mean, it's a similar type of primer. It's gripping, but it's really just one of those things in my collection that I feel like I still don't know very well, so I'm going to get to know it better. While we're over here for setting spray, I'm going to grab this one because this is the one that we decanted. I really haven't been able to enjoy this very much because I was hating the original packaging that this came in, but this is the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. Now that I have it in a bottle that I actually like, I'm excited to use it. And then let's see, you don't need to pick any more powders because I already have 2 in there. And I'm not going to pick a color corrector either because I do just want to hurry up and finish that Sigma one. Because I just want to get it out of my collection. But let's see, for concealer, I feel like I haven't used this one in quite a while. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I have the shade Buff, and I actually really especially like this with the Sigma color corrector, so I figure while I still have that color corrector, I will go ahead and use it with this. All right, so now for cheek products, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to switch out this drawer beginning of February, so that's when I'll pick more like Valentine's themed products. So the theme of this drawer is just going to be kind of like cold weather makeup that makes you look, you know, like you're just in from the snow. It has been extremely cold here recently, so I feel like it's very appropriate. One thing I want to grab is my Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in Nude Kiss. I feel like this is the perfect sort of pinky red, cold girl blush color. I kind of fell out of love with this blush last year because it was in my project pan for so long and I just like wasn't feeling inspired to use it. But I'm kind of feeling re-inspired to use this again and maybe even hit pan on it just organically. I'm gonna pull in I feel like it's been a while since I've had this in my everyday makeup drawer. This is the Essence The Blush in the shade Befitting. Really beautiful dusty mauve color. For highlighter, I'm gonna actually pick my other Athr highlighter. This is Pure Diamond Dust. Last year I was using Pink Diamond Dust a ton. This was in my project pan. This is such a beautiful like snowy pinky silver color that I just think is perfect for some winter makeup looks. Since I just fixed this one, hopefully it'll stay together, the highlighter, but this is the NYX Wonder Stick in Fair. Yeah, it's got a contour and like a golden highlighter. And then I like a really light fair bronzer in the winter because I'm always pale, but like I'm especially pale now. So that means I'm gonna grab my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in Fair. Let's see how much I can expand the pan on this in the next couple weeks. So I already have a couple lip products in my drawer that I showed you, but I just want to pick out a few more, especially after I did my declutter. I'm feeling really excited to play with these products since these are all things that I'm actually excited to wear. First up, I've been so impressed with these Revi Beauty like tinted balm. See, I've got all three shades. My favorite shade is Lily. That's the more beigey peach color. But for this drawer, I'm gonna pick out the shade Dahlia. This is the more like rosy mauve shade. Yeah, great, very natural color. All right, so before I pick a lip pencil, let's see what lipsticks I want. This is another thing I just repaired. This is the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Skinny Dipping. Also like a light dusty mauve color, but something a bit more opaque and matte. So let's bring that in. Okay, and then for something a little bit more colorful, I'm gonna grab this one. This is the Queen Musea lipstick in Montreux. Love this packaging. If I can just get it open, that'd be great. I would call that a soft red. I think that's a really pretty color for the winter. That'll be my more bold lip color. So to go with Montreux, I'm gonna grab this one. This is also sort of a soft red. This is the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil in Happy. It's like a soft reddish coral. I love this formula. And then I'm also gonna pull in, let's pull in one of my Kokie lip pencils that I don't wear very often. For some reason, I don't know why I don't wear this more often. Maybe that'll change after this, but this is the shade Dusty Rose. And I think this will go great with both the Revi lipstick and the Wet n Wild one. I think that'll be a good pairing for those. I do wanna pick a nude lip gloss. Let's do this one. This is the Tower 28 lip gloss in Pistachio. This I was hoping to use up last year, but obviously didn't happen. So I definitely want to finish this year because I do think that it'll probably be expired by the end of the year if I don't. So let's go ahead and get a head start on that. Okay, I think that is plenty of lip products for now. All right, and then down in the dungeon here, I have some more like single eyeshadows. I kind of do want to refresh my palette basket for the winter, but first let's pick a couple of cream shadows. One that has to go in this drawer, like there is no question about it. This is the Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes in Strobe Light, and I mean, this is such a pretty snowy winter color. I like using this as a topper, and even on its own on the lid, it just looks so interesting. Like it's one of those products that people are gonna be like, what is on your eyes? Then let's also pull in ColourPop A Little Quirky. I always have Ritz in my everyday makeup drawer, but I'm gonna switch it up and we're gonna do A Little Quirky. Yeah, this makes a gorgeous, just one and done eyeshadow look. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is go through my holiday palette basket and then just kind of switch it out for more of a winter basket. Most of the things in here I am going to keep in here for the winter because a lot of these are just very wintry. No, baby, no. Come on, this way. She's like, she wants to go back in there, and I'm like, no, baby, let's not. I do just want to switch out a few of these. Most of them are going to stay in for the rest of the winter, but there's a few more palettes from in here that I want to add in that I feel like are perfect for this kind of late winter leading into Valentine's Day time. And some of these I feel like I pulled in more for the Christmassy colors that I want to swap out for something different. So let's see, pulling them out. Actually, the ones I want to switch right now, I think are these three. I'm going to put these three away. So these are all kind of colorful palettes that I felt like had some Christmassy holiday colors. This is the Ace Boutte Flare palette. I'm gonna put that away. I'll probably pull this back in like the summertime because this is a really fun, colorful color story. Another one from Ace Boutte, the Begonia palette. I also think this will be really pretty for the springtime, but I had it in mainly for like the red and green for Christmas time, but I'm gonna put this one away. And then also, same deal with the Nomad Royal Europe palette. I did have a lot of fun with this over the last couple months. This is such a fun palette. I felt like the greens and the berry tones were great for Christmas time, but I don't see myself getting a ton of use out of this in January and February, so I'm gonna put that one away. Now, one palette that I definitely, look at this sweetie. Oh my goodness, baby. You're so sweet. One palette that I really want to add in is the Sigma New Mod palette. This has a lot of like soft pinks and berries and even some taupes. Oh, hi baby. You're so sweet. Definitely makes me think of Valentine's Day, so this one I'm gonna add in. Another one, let's see, Coastal from Alter Ego. Ooh, okay, I think this one will be really pretty for some like cool toned, frosty, wintry looks. This is the Alter Ego Coastal palette. This one I think is meant to dupe the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. As you can see, lots of cool tones, really light pinks, really pretty shimmers in here, and a lot of cold girl makeup type shades in here. So let's grab this. And let's see, last one, I think I am just gonna pick 3 new ones to put in. Last one I'm going to put in is an oldie but a goodie, my Anastasia Norvina palette. This one also has some really pretty Valentine's Day shades, just a very romantic palette overall. So this will also be joining the palette basket for the rest of winter. And I think that, yeah, I feel good about that. So those will be the 3 palettes I'm adding in to my winter palette basket. And then all the other ones will stay. We have Sultry, Flower, Garden Lights, Ace Boutte Calla, this is so pretty. My Athr Beauty Rose Quartz, love that. Alter Ego Goddess, this is a really pretty warm tone palette with some pops of green. The Nomad Air Travel palette for some neutrals. Definitely think Urban Decay Stone Vibes is just a good winter palette all around with all those frosty, sparkly shades. This is like a self-made palette with some depotted shades, some nice cool tone, taupes and blues in there. And then also Natasha Denona I Need a Nude is in there. So that's what's in my palette basket for the next couple months until the spring. Okay, yay! Very happy with that little group of palettes. Baby, look at this sweet angel in my lap.
Well, now I'm stuck here. I can't get up. If you didn't know, it's actually illegal to get up when a cat is in your lap. So I'll be here until further notice.
Okay, this is so much better already. So this is the first drawer. This is where I'm gonna keep just the face products, so base and cheek products. And yeah, the drawer's not even all the way full, which is fine. These drawers, they kind of drive me crazy because you can't pull them out all the way, so there's like all this space back here that you can't really see what's back there. So I like that now I can see everything that's in here. I feel like I'll be a lot more likely to actually use everything. So that's that. On to the next drawer. So here's the eye and lip drawer. I ended up using these little containers for those stacked eyeshadows and my potted eyeshadows. Plenty of breathing room in here, so that feels great. Okay, well, I am feeling nice and refreshed for the new year now. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me, maybe doing some organizing and decluttering and tidying of your own. If you had fun, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do also have a Patreon and a channel membership if you're interested in supporting my channel further. Otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you again very soon in my next video.